Wow. We are back. 2 a days. We are back. We are back. We are back. The Haneyacks are down bad. Please come in, smash the like button. I'll get started in 5 minutes. Give me like 5 minutes. Like 6:35, we'll get started. Until then, grab your chairs. We back with another one. This is getting, the soap opera continues. We'll say it like that. Shout out to Nuke, Rude Boy Nuke. Follow him on X, Twitter. The soap opera continues. This is crazy what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing. The Haneys put in more paperwork with the commission against Ryan Garcia the day after Ryan's team makes a play for contamination. Give me 5 minutes and then it's up. I will show you. We'll go over it. Paperwork. Is this snitching? Like I'm really lost when it comes. It's like I woke up in the Twilight Zone or something. But we're gonna talk about everything. Don't you worry. All things, what's up? Yeah, listen. This is gonna be a very short stream. I ain't come to play around. The mood I'm in, like I'm trying to get straight to it. So it's going to be a short stream unless y'all save the stream. Y'all better get the likes up. Big Supreme said confidential informants. We're going to go over it one by one. Shout out to my homie A1 Diggs. You dig. Gotta set the tone early. Proceed with the cook up. Shout out to A1 Diggs. He put $5 worth of seasoning in the cook up. Bro, I already did a stream. I thought we were done with the stream for today. And then this came across the desk. Just so you know, everything ego speak is all real. Everything ego speak is all real. We are going to go over the paperwork. Do you see it? Just so you know, we got to go over this. This is Haney paperwork. Boxing Ego don't talk about it. We show the receipts. Everybody type the word receipts if you like when you get some receipts. What we're going to discuss is Team Haney, their attorney, sent another letter, 4-page this time, 4-page letter to the commission, and basically they're trying to make sure Ryan Garcia gets the strictest of punishments. What did you think about the documentary? I watched that ish twice. I thought it was good. I thought it was well put together, and it touched on a lot of good points. Shout out to my dude, View from the Bay. Absolutely. We got 2 minutes until it's showtime. To be honest, I really never thought Haney would go out like this. Very bad look. Receipts. The Haneyacks is down bad, and I'm going to prove it. This is like, hey, blood. Hey, Judah Vision got to chill. He said, Aaliyah at Ninja, I'm sending you a 4-page letter, and I enclosed it with. This is insane. The cook-up continues. Down bad. Bro, why they snitching? I'm going to present the information and give my opinion, and then y'all tell me what it is or what it ain't. Fair? So save your comments, save your opinions. I can fully say that I'd never seen this in a boxing doping case ever before. How he's still losing the fight weeks later. Come on, Jose bugged out. Dog, I've never seen this. I've literally never seen this since I've been covering boxing. Like, it's almost, to me, it's almost as if it's like they want manslaughter charges against Devin Haney. I mean, against Ryan Garcia. You see what I'm saying? They acting like Devin is no longer here or something. They acting like this is a 187 case or something. Alan Santiago, what's up? Am I the only one that feels like this is? They acting like this is like a herder beef. Free smoke is y'all wildin'. Free smoke said, why don't they just get down where they mad at, ego? Come on, dog. Devin, you're too small. Haney is a special type of bird. All right, it's been 5 minutes. Please get the likes up. Time for the cook up. This is what y'all wanted. Listen, that whooping hurt they soul. It can't glow no more. I've been making content all week. I gotta save some energy for Wilder fight tomorrow. I need you guys to smash the like button. Devin Haney crying over 3 pounds and Wilder's fighting people over 70 or fighting people 70 pounds heavier. And it's also hypocritical because Devin Haney has been on the other side of the weight bully setup. Please get the likes up. All right. So Ego has obtained the paperwork. If y'all want to see the paperwork, type the word paperwork in the comment section. Bill 50-0, only in the streets of Henderson, Nevada. We having a paperwork party. If y'all want to see some paperwork, then type paperwork in the comment section. All right. Zima want to see it as Lee, Paperwork City. All right, y'all want to see the paperwork? Let's get cracking. Bro, I never thought I would see the day. We having a paperwork party. Boom. Paperwork. Patrick English. This is Devin Haney's lawyer. Date, May 31st. Today is the last day of this month. So this paperwork was for today. Y'all see that? May 31st. We got a Cash App, but I'm gonna wait on the super chats and Cash Apps so I can get through some of this. Okay, it's forwarded to Matt DeLaggio, acting director of New York Commission. This doctor, all the people from New York State Athletic Commission. This is their address, whatever. Reply to Haney Garcia bout and Garcia's positive test. Dear, basically, I'm not going to list everyone's name. Dear New York State Athletic Commission, as you will recall, on May 11th, I wrote to the commission through you entering an appearance and setting forth Mr. Devin Haney's position. For your convenience, I am annexing a copy as Exhibit 1. So he's resending the 8-page letter that they've already sent. Do you understand that? So we just got to the first paragraph. Basically he's saying, "Dear New York State Athletic Commission, as you recall, la 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 la, I let you know our stance, Team Haney stance. For your convenience, I am annexing," which is basically to append, to add, to attach a copy as Exhibit A. So now they got Exhibit A's. This is Law and Order, and they got Exhibit A. Or actually, it says Exhibit 1. My bad. So he's attaching the 8-page letter that he already sent the commission. He's annexing it. Ooh, y'all know I like my vocab. So he's annexing a copy of Exhibit 1, which is their first complaint, which we'll get into. We having a paperwork party. Oh, we having a party. Over the past few days, there has been a flurry of what we consider to be orchestrated releases from Ryan Garcia and his legal team. It is completely obvious. Exhibit 1. So they basically saying that Ryan, they are rebuttaling what Ryan Garcia's legal team and the motions that they're making to try to clear Ryan's name or to plead their side. So this was always the process, that you have some positive test. Your rights include due process, which I already told you. That's why I remember on my channel, I said, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens in this case. Ryan Garcia has due process. They found and flagged an adverse finding with Osterine. Then they had the nandrolone, 19 norandrosterone. They did further testing, ruled that out as not confirmed as a positive test. That drops off. So we're looking at Osterine. We're looking at Osterine. Then they opened the B sample at Ryan's expense. That too, since it's split from the same sample collection and divided, tested positive for Osterine. I told you guys on my channel that the next step would be for Ryan, since your A and B sample both showed that you had Osterine in your system in whatever increments, whatever amount, now you have the due process to justify, or from your perspective, explain, if there is an explanation, how this came to be. A1 Diggs, $2. Devin is out here singing like Ray Charles. Georgia, Georgia. Ryan Garcia's legal team is going through that said due process. This is why they're saying, hey, we did hair follicle tests. They're collecting whatever, whether you believe. See, this is what I told you. I'm not getting into it like the picking side. I'm not the commission. They're going to do what they do. And I'm willing to let the Commission of New York, which hosted this fight, do their job. I'm telling you and reporting what's happening. Ryan Garcia is now stating his case to the commission of how the Osterine came to be in the system. They said they sent it out to SMRTL lab in Salt Lake City. And that's a WADA accredited lab. They tested it and said, hey, we did find Osterine in these two supplements. Ryan's team is now suggesting supplement contamination, and they're saying that we unknowingly ingested Osterine. This story just broke yesterday. The very next day, Team Haney is trying to counter, and this is why they wrote another 4-page letter and annexed the initial 8-page complaint. You've already stated much of your case in the 8-page letter for why Ryan is guilty. But because Ryan, his team, his legal team, they're trying to clear their fighter's name. The Haneys are trying to sway the commission to their side that Ryan should have some kind of really terminal or like long-term punishment from it. So that's where we're at. So Ryan's team is legal. Like, your legal team is supposed to represent you. Why would you get a legal team and then their job is to get you locked up? So Ryan Garcia got the dude that helped John Jones and Sean O'Malley, and they're going through their steps, which they have the right to go through their steps. They're going through their steps to try to acknowledge the presence of Osterine, but explain it. Team Haney doesn't like the explanation, so this is why they're sending almost like a rebuttal or a counter. Yo, we got $2 in the Cash App from Armando. Get the lights up, Devin the Beezy. Oh, wow. Armando sent another $2. It says, this is that G14 classified paperwork. Y'all wildin'. Shout out to Free Smoke. They double texting New York State Athletic Commission. Devin, chill. He's thirsty. Hold on. I got to get tissue. My allergies. Hold on. We having a paperwork party. We having a party. We having a paperwork party. Devin claims to be from the Bay, but doesn't know what Beezy mean. We having a paperwork party. Get the likes up. Listen, I'm going to move the chat. We're going to slow the chat down. We got way too many people in here. The likes should be heavier. I'm telling y'all going to keep slowing the chat down because I'm going to keep paying attention. Y'all not playing with my money. I'm on the clock. I'm giving y'all what y'all want. We having a paperwork party. Y'all gonna work it as much content I'm putting out. Y'all gonna work with me, or I'm gonna take my sweet time. We gonna be here all night. Barrios would smoke Devin like a Haney pack. Man, y'all lucky Chad Van scored. He destroyed y'all. All right, I'm back. The man Chad Van scored. He didn't woke the beast up. Hey, I didn't get in. Hold on. This man sent $200. Get the claps up for this man. He sent $200 for the paperwork party. Get the claps up. We putting in the most work. He dropped serious cash. Get your clap emojis up and bow down to bad Chad. Big bank take little bank. Ego, you ever listen to Jacka? Come on, bro. I'm from the Bay. Come on. Rest in peace to Jack. Chad Van Scoor said, hey, didn't get the notification, of course, but glad you are back streaming. This is my second one. Oh, we get the money starting to come in. Okay. He said, shout out to the best in the business. Y'all get the likes up. Y'all heard him. You heard the man. Listen to the man. We also got a $2 Cash App from 49ers for life. There's no message, though. But shout out to my Niners. Shout out to Debo Samuels. Yeah. All right, so let's keep going. The boy Chad woke me up. No Diddy. Page 2 of the paperwork party. If you're just joining, maybe you should rewind and get caught up. But we not stopping today. Hold on. A1 Diggs said, hey, Chad, let me hold 20 till payday. Haha. Salute. Chad a winner. All right, we're on page 2. So if you're just joining, Devin Haney's team has sent another page trying to get Ryan in more trouble with the commission. So they sent a 4-page letter to the commission that has been obtained by Boxing Ego. That's where we're at with it. It says that they are seeking to minimize Ryan's culpability in a misleading and troubling way. Bro, hold on. Is this snitching in y'all world? Is this snitching? Hold on. I need to know, is this snitching to y'all? Is this classified as dropping a dime or dry snitch? He said that's tipping for show. Is this dropping a dime, yes or no? Daryl says, heck yeah. Indy say yes. The thing that I don't understand is like a wishing well. Dropping a dime like a wishing well. Bars. We need you to read faster. Block Jacob. Block Jacob. We got our first block. Y'all get out of line. Y'all got to go. Haney went from email champ to desperate champ. Wow. This is informant type ish. Hey, Crease, block that dude. Jacob, whatever his name is. Jacob Marin. Okay. The thing that I don't understand. Oh my gosh, the money interrupted. Jomo Lucas sent $2. Haney becoming Tekashi 6ix9ine of boxing. Wow, you cannot make these comments up. He says Haney is becoming the Tekashi of boxing. Listen, I'm going to be as real as possible. Nobody would like to feel cheated. I can understand that. You wrote 8 pages, your lawyer, attorney, or whatever, Mr. English wrote the commission 8 pages saying all the things that Ryan did wrong and how he needs to be punished. Ryan is trying to fight his battle through his lawyer, right? And you're trying to remind the commission that you already told, basically, don't punish this man. Don't let him off the hook. He needs to be punished. And then we'll get through it, because I haven't even read all of it, but we'll get through it. And then you're re-referencing stuff you've already said. Down bad. In my opinion, that's down bad, bro. Like, you want this man convicted so bad that let's just keep going, shall we? If y'all want to keep going with the paperwork party, type yeah in the comment section. A1 Diggs, I see you. Did someone say we having a block party? When they hate, donate. Absolutely. Everybody type yeah if y'all want to keep going with the paperwork party. And then I'll continue as we get through this material and explain why this doesn't look the greatest to me. But if y'all want to keep going, we're only on page 2 for the record. Everybody type yeah. Okay, so he says that Ryan's team, they're seeking to minimize his culpability in a misleading and troubling way. It's troubling to you. Devin's lawyer says, I would like to first point you to the disclosures made by Ryan Garcia to the sample collectors. In our initial submission, we received a video of Ryan Garcia taking an IV containing a yellowish fluid. You said that. You said that in the first 8-page letter. Why are you even talking about this again? What, like, bro, am I tripping? It said, I want you to know what we already told you from the first 8-page letter. It says, we referenced the video of Ryan Garcia taking an IV containing a yellowish fluid. The collection form signed by Ryan Garcia on April 19th, Exhibit 2, and April 20th, Exhibit 3, reflect that he was continuing IV infusions through those dates. Of course, the Haney Garcia bout was April 20th. So we're still talking about the IVs now. His has, I don't even understand it. His has tremendous and multi-fat. Oh, that's supposed to be this? It's a typo. See, I found a typo. His has, but they mean this has tremendous and multifaceted. We probably should have put a dash right there. Implications. First, comma, infusions are prohibited by New York Athletic Commission regulations, by VADA regulations, and by WADA regulations, and WBC regulations. Here's a video of Ryan Garcia receiving an IV of fluid with a yellowish tinge, and it can be found on YouTube. And then they put the link to the YouTube video. At minute 2, they got the timestamps. Minute 2:29 through 37. So if you click this link, then it shows Ryan Garcia on DAZN on their shoulder programming. And it has a hyperlink. I don't know if they're able to click on it, but if it was sent through email digitally, then they could probably click on it. It's a clickable link. And then I guess I'm assuming it's Ryan Garcia and he's doing the IV. They put the timestamps. They put the YouTube. You said all of this in the first 8-page letter, bro. Somebody said, Officer Haney. Bro, this is insane. That's why I had to get back on here. What are we doing, bro? Like, somebody explain. I'll stop this stream right now if you can explain why you need to reiterate what you've already said in the 8-page letter and keep bothering the commission. That's his lawyer doing his job. So his lawyer snitching. His job is to snitch. A1 Diggs. Devin punching air right now, laughing in his room like, dear diary, today was a bad day. Okay. I don't think you guys heard me. I showed you guys the 8-page letter that they sent to the New York Commission. Why do you continue to have paragraphs talking about, like, this is, okay, I don't know who Devin Haney's lawyer is. I'm not a lawyer. I ain't passed the bar, but I know a little bit enough that you won't illegally search my, bro, I'm not a lawyer. I ain't passed the bar, but I know a little bit. My question to you, if there's anyone out there that can answer it, is you wrote an 8-page letter to the same people, the commission, and you've already talked about this. So why are you wasting their time by rehashing the details that were already laid out in your first letter? You're sending them useless information. You gave the YouTube link up in the first thing. I'm not understanding it, bro. So it says a video of Ryan Garcia receiving an IV of fluid with yellowish tinge may be found at this link. So here's the link. Here's the timestamps. This is in addition to the disclosures on the collection forms. Hey, block Wavy. When they hate, donate. So now they're saying that hey, Block Bastion, get him out of here too. When they hate, donate. When they hate, donate. Do you notice when Boxing Ego cook, all the distractions, they don't answer nothing I'm asking? If you do not respond to what I'm asking, don't care. The haters, they're only here to cause distraction. Say what you want, but if you're not answering my questions, then we're not even worried about it. When they hate, donate. That's all y'all got to do. Speaking of donations, we got 2 more Cash Apps. We got a $3 Cash App from Armando. It reads, paperwork dropping like Haney in the first round. He didn't get dropped in the first round, though. Jomo Lucas sent $1. We having a paperwork party. When they hate, donate. It's okay. Lucas says Haney's attorney name must be Keith Sweat because he begging. Shout out to Andres Garcia. Appreciate you. When they hate, donate. That's all y'all got to do. My shooters got this. We cool. So let's get back to it. Again, if they don't have an answer for what I'm asking, I don't really care. The commission drug prohibitions include the following language. Devin's attorney is full on snitching. He's quoting, I guess, the INSAC, or not INSAC, but New York State Athletic Commission rules. It says the following are prohibited: tampering or attempting to tamper, to alter the integrity and validity of samples collected, including but not limited to sample substitution and or adulteration, addition to proteases to the sample, B, intravenous infusions and or injections except for those approved in advance by the commission. Emphasis added. Emmanuel Carter, $5. From your thought, can you see Devin being like Roy after the KO with his chin? I don't know, bro. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what's next, but let's keep going. So you're telling the commission their own rules. The problem I have with that is this. Why would the commission not know their own rules? Please let me know. Why would the commission not know the rules that they set forth? Why are you wasting these people's time because Ryan Garcia's lawyer is trying to clear him and he's sending in relevant information that he feels helps his client, Ryan Garcia, who worked with Sean O'Malley and also worked with John Jones. And then you're rehashing the IV. You're saying he's still on IVs. Bro, the commission allowed the fight to continue. Whatever you're talking about with the IVs, the fight happened already. So why did the commission allow why did they allow, if what you're saying is Ryan disclosed he was using IVs and it's illegal for rehydration or whatever, but you're saying it shows on paperwork that was sent to the commission that he was on IVs, why did the commission allow him to fight on April 20th? If I'm on the commission, I would be annoyed. Haney is moving like Nino Brown. I'm done, bro. Y'all tripping. Hear me and hear me clearly. Why are you quoting the commission's own rules? That's one question. They don't know their own rules. 2, if you're alleging that we having a paperwork party. It's okay. This is why I had to go live again, because of you. It says, Mr. Garcia, Ryan Garcia, April 19th, Exhibit 2, and April 20th, Exhibit 3, reflect that he was continuing IV infusions through those dates. Of course, the Haney Garcia bout was on April 20th. So if he did something illegal, why did they allow him to fight? How come your team didn't? Because at least the DAZN, the 40 days where it showed him allegedly doing the rehydration IV, that was in February. So why didn't your team say something about this? This still shows your team is inept. Period. This shows your team is inept. How you not falling? Like how are you even getting got by these things if you're a high level team that's been at the top of the mountain? Like this would never happen to Floyd Mayweather, where somebody is like missing weight. He doesn't really tax him. He allows the fight to keep going. Doesn't have a rematch clause. Allows someone with yellowish fluid to be on camera with some yellowish fluid rehydrate. What did your team do before the fight then? Like, imagine paying a team to have your back and then you're griping about all this stuff after the fact. The fight is what it is. The fight happened already. You can't, unless you have a time machine or something that I don't know about, you can't change that. You can't. I mean, what are we talking about, bro? And then if now, to me at least, hold on, y'all. Hey, YouTube is hating. I don't know why we're getting so glitchy, but YouTube is hating. Please, if you like the paperwork party, you like what we're doing, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please show all the signs of engagement that you feel necessary so I can continue hitting y'all with the truth. Emmanuel Carter says, from your thought, can you see? Oh, I already went over that. Mr. Riviera sent $5. Side note, did you hear that M track? Houdini? I haven't heard it yet, but I heard he was spitting. I've been so busy just working. I haven't heard it, but I'm going to check him out. Listen, guys. Bro, they hating big time. Somebody said that Haney sent a letter to YouTube. Hey, y'all petty. Y'all petty. Listen, I'm telling you guys how this works. The only way I can keep doing these lives this frequently and stuff, the only way y'all got to work with me. The likes should have been over 200. The man, your boy Ego out here cooking. Y'all can't hear me? Somebody said I ain't got no audio. Yeah, my audio looks fine to me. How don't I have audio? That Chad Van scored. The Haney tears done mess with Ego's computer. Chad, they hating. I told you they was big hating. Big hating. Yeah, they said the audio. Y'all be lying. Smash the like button. Let's go. All right, we're on page 2. Paperwork party, page 2. Let's get it. Smash the like button for the paperwork. So I'm not understanding this notion and motion from Team Haney. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Okay. So he's telling the commission basically their own rules. The commission drug prohibitions include blah, blah, blah. VADA includes intravenous infusions. Why didn't y'all complain about any of this like before? WADA prohibitions. Bro, was this fight overseen by WADA? Why are you even including this stuff? The WBC incorporates the VADA prohibitions by reference and provides a link. Bro, Ryan didn't even... They're down bad, dog. Ryan didn't even fight for the WBC belt. So, I mean, I don't know because I've never seen it. But from a technicality standpoint, he missed weight. So he was never eligible. Why are you... Bro, who is Devin's lawyer, dog? Ryan missed weight. They renegotiated new terms. They had the fight. The commission allowed the fight. Nobody knew about Osterine during the fight, before the fight, right? And then you're bringing up all this other stuff. Like, what are we talking about, dog? Who did you hire? What's popping? I already noticed a spelling error here. It's like are y'all just rushing to get some, get some stuff out and bother the commission? Like, what are we talking about? Still talking about IVs? Like, and here's the thing, bro. Concentrate your forces. Concentrate your forces. What is the issue? Like, is your issue the Osterine, which it should be, or is it all this other stuff that like infusions and stuff? Like you have to like hone in and like almost have a little bit of tunnel vision. Like what are you even arguing? Like what you just arguing for everything. They like next thing you know is Haney's team gonna say they want the death penalty for Ryan. Bro, what is happening? Bro, the Haneys are gonna request the commission have set precedents and give Ryan the death penalty. This is absurd. It's like, so you want what normally in these situations would be ruled a no contest, no decision. You want to win. You wrote an 8-page letter. And then now you're really wasting their time writing a 4-page letter with much of the same info that was in the first letter. You misspelled some words. What's next? The death penalty, lethal injection. You want Ryan hanged? Like what is going on? That's what I'm trying to understand from you good people. This look crazy to me. It's like because Ryan's team and his lawyer reached out to the commission trying to go through their due process. It's like you want to rebuttal, like, hey, let us in on the action. We got a side too. Weird. It's not even a court case for real. The commission knows what the rules are. They know the boy had the Osterine in his system. The A sample and B sample showed that. Now he's trying to explain, whether you believe it or not, he's trying to explain his due process of how it came to be. And Ryan's team is asking for leniency because they're saying it was involuntary. You know, there's differences between first-degree murder, manslaughter, second-degree manslaughter. You know what I mean? There's different charges. So they're saying, we didn't know, Ryan's never been a cheater, never failed, blah, blah, blah. Haney's team is like, no, he cheated. Let's keep going. So they still talking about infusions. We're on page 3. We having a paperwork party. Infusions are generally prohibited in sports because they are masking agents. I mean, that part is true, but I mean, that's to me, that's like an insinuation. What's what are we doing? You see what I'm saying? Like, There are diuretics, Lasix, and stuff that you can use as masking agents to flush it out or get it out of your system. That's 101 stuff when it comes to PEDs. But I don't think the commission can rule based on like such circumstantial evidence. Does that make sense? Dude, these Haney acts are insane. Does it make sense? Like you can't not sell someone a knife, like a fishing knife, because someone could use it in a murder. You see what I'm saying? Like, the store is still going to sell you a fishing knife. They're not going to not sell you the knife because you could use it as a weapon. So that's like, you know, do you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you guys an analogy. It's such a weird. It says infusion. Now the Haneyacks and his lawyer are attempting to school or educate the commission like this is their first rodeo. Like they don't know nothing about drugs. Like they ain't never had someone to pop. Infusions are generally prohibited in sports because they are masking agents. This is a boxing commission, one of the strictest commissions in America. You don't think they know how PEDs work and stuff? That's why I'm saying I don't understand the aim here. This is common knowledge. Then why did you say it? Bro, who is this guy? It says this is common knowledge, but you listed that again when you already said this in your first, bro, you've already said it in your first 8-page letter and you're saying, hey, but this is common knowledge. Why did courts don't like their time wasted? Or this ain't a court, this is like a commission. People don't want in these positions, they don't really want their time wasted. Why are we reading this? Why, unless you have something new to add, why are we reading this? Why are we reading stuff you said? Bro, I feel like Eminem in 8 Mile. He said, blah-bitty blue blah, blah-bitty blue blah. I ain't hear a word you said. Hibbity hoop blah. Ain't you listen? Remember when M, shout out to Marshall. Remember when M said, ain't you listen to the last round, meathead? Pay attention. You're saying the same that he said. This is Devin Haney's attorney. Ain't you listen to the last round, meathead? Pay attention. You're saying the same that he said. But the same that he said was stuff he said. That's a bar. Is that a tank top or a new bra? Look, y'all, Snoop Dogg just got a boob job. Bro, M said it best. Ain't you listen to the last round, meathead? Pay attention. You're saying the same that he said. But the same that he said is what you already wrote to the commission last out. This look crazy, bro. He said, here's a pencil. Go home, write some, make it suspenseful, and don't come back until something dope hits you. Uck it. You can take this mic home with you. My motto, up lotto. I get the 7 digits for $1 tomorrow. Bro, y'all getting barred up. Y'all getting barred up. Like I don't know my raps. He said, go home, write some, make it suspenseful, and don't come back until something dope hits you. Uck it. You can take the mic home with you. Bro, I'm killing y'all. Y'all can take the mic home with you. The bar god is back. The bar god is back. Smash the like button. Looking like a cyclone hit you. Tank top screaming lotto, I don't fit you. We'll see how far them white jokes get you. Boys like, how Vanilla Ice gonna dish you? Shout out to Sonic Bo from the Bay, though. Bro, we gonna see how far them white jokes get you. Shout out to Marshall. So he's trying to school the commission about infusions and IVs and what they're used for and how illegal they are and all this stuff. You said that in the last round, meathead. You already said that in the 8-page letter. Bro, this is pure snitchery. As we noted earlier in this letter, the use of IVs has numerous implications. Bro, they're not even talking. Like, well, I'm on page. Oh, my God. Bro. We're on page 3 and they still ain't said nothing about Osterin. They ain't said nothing about the Ostarine. Bro, this is so unserious. I am on page 3, reading it one by one, what the information that Boxing Ego obtained. We're on page 3. You still ain't even talk about contamination and Ostarine, which should be the main issue. We'll see how far them ego jokes get you. Boys like, how Vanilla Ice gonna dish you? You still haven't even said nothing clear to page 3 about the what should be the real issue, not this IV. Like, they're trying to battle the commission and tell the commission how to do their job. And so it's like Victor Conti's teaching you and I don't know, like coaching you what to say. And the lawyer don't know about sports and how this stuff. Team Haney reality is broken. Poor lawyer is paid well to represent weak and frivolous arguments. In court, the nonsense will be stopped by a judge. Victor and Bill Haney are classic undiagnosed NPDs. Boys like, how a TikToker done slept you? Hey, come on, dog. Bro, hey, Big Supreme. Hey, I'll never get on his bad side. He said, boys like, how a TikToker done slept you? Dog. Look how far that glass jaw gets you. Hey, hey, bro, y'all try to violate, dog. Y'all try to violate. Bro, this man said, we'll see how far that glass jaw get. Y'all, hey, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill, bro. He said, we'll see how far that glass jaw gets you. Oh my gosh, they getting barred up. This is absurd stuff, bro. I'm on page 3 and we still ain't even talked about what should be the main issue. Like, bro, the Haneyacks is losing their mind. They're losing their ever-loving mind. The Haneyacks, they screaming and over Ostarine. The lawyer ain't even said nothing about the Ostarine, and we in 3 pages. We 3 pages deep. We got through 2 clear pages, ain't said nothing about the Ostarine, ain't said nothing about the smart labs and the contamination. You're just wasting the commission's time, bro. Hold on, Kamal finna catch a body. What'd he say? Kamal didn't get the notification. YouTube they wanna hold me down. They wanna suppress the message. We still breaking through the mold. Bro. Okay. As we noted earlier in this letter, the use of IVs has numerous implications. First, Ryan Garcia cannot argue that he was unaware that he was using a prohibited method. He could not be oblivious to the needle sticking out of his arm. What? Bro, I gotta hit y'all with the Russell Wilson. What? What? Hey, bro. You ninjas is tripping. They said he couldn't be oblivious to a needle sticking out his arm. What? Hey, yo, bro. Dog, the crash out, it's crash out season. They crashing out bad. Emotional damage. Kamal, are you hearing this? Hey, Chicano gotta stop. He said they had it. They said they saying the needle in his arm like he was off heroin, bro. Like he did Pops from Sugar Hill. What do you remember? My boy from Tales from the Hood, Clarence Williams, when he was on Sugar Hill. Oh, and he was shooting up that heroin, bro. Remember on Sugar Hill with Wesley Snipes, my boy from Tales from the Hood. He shot up that and he started feeling it. Ooh. Oh. Bro, tell me Romelo's Pops from Sugar Hill. Bro, that's exactly what he did. Don't make me pull the scene up. Bro, the heroin got so good, a tear came down his eye. Bro, I promise that he was really shooting. Bro, rest in peace to Clarence Williams. Bro, that scene, he need an Oscar for that because that was too real the way he did that. Oh, ooh, ooh, oh, I found it. Bro, he killed this scene. Bro, look, they said this Ryan. They said Ryan was like this. Oh. Ooh.
I lost my sons.
Oh. Watch. Bro. Wait till you get that tingle. Wait till my boy get that tingle.
Fucking shit.
Ooh. Watch.
Ray.
Bro, he started getting in his blood system.
Ray Nathan. My baby.
My baby. Oh. Watch.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Bro, where's the part? See? Okay. Bro, that hit him. Look. It hit him. Okay. Bro, he crashed out. Oh. Ooh. Bro, it got good to him. Oh, God. Ooh. Bro, they said Ryan was with the needle in his arm like Romelo's pops from Sugar Hill. What the heck? Hey, yo. John BX, shout out to my people in New York. Shout out to BX. Lawyers just picked up a nice little bag billing Devin Haney Promotions for 20 hours, $350 an hour to copy and paste the original letter. The level of desperation is crazy. Bro. Ooh. Oh. Oh God. Bro. They said he had the Romelo's pops. Hold on. We having a paperwork party. It says, as we noted earlier in this letter, the use of IVs, they still talking about IVs, has numerous implications. First, Ryan Garcia cannot argue that he was unaware that he was using a prohibited method. He could not be oblivious to the needle sticking out of his arm. Bro, they said Ryan like he pookie. He could not. This is literal. This is from Haney's lawyer. Breaking news. Oh God. Bro, this man sound like a fortune cookie or something. He didn't got a lawyer on ChatGPT. What the heck? It said Ryan could not be oblivious to the needle sticking out of his arm. The fact that he was only caught with Ostarine. Boy, if you don't, he didn't even spell Ostarine correct. Ostarine has an A. Bro, Devin Haney officially got his lawyer from Wish. Bro, he got a Team U, what's that called? Bro, this man got a Wish attorney. You wish you had another one out this month. Bro, he went to Team U, and got him an attorney. This is incredulous. What is going on, bro? The man got his lawyer from Shein. Bro, get my likes up. Devin Haney got his lawyer from Wish or Fashion Nova or something. This is the most how you saying Ryan is a bloody scoundrel cheat and you're not even spelling the drug right, dog? Ostarine is spelled with an A instead of that after the T. Bro, the Timu attorney rushed this out and can't even spell the drug in question. See, this one, I can't trust no Haney. If I gotta bake me another one, I gotta bake me another one, bro. This is why you can't. The Haneyacks can't spell. They can't even say the name of the drug. People be like, "Oh yeah, Ryan was off that ostrich. He was off that Auschwitz." Bro, Germany? You talking about Nazi Germany? Auschwitz? Bro, they don't even know what they saying. Bro, we got to do better as people. We got to do better, bro. Yeah, Ryan was off that ostrich. He was off that Auschwitz. He was off that Oscar Mayer. The Oscar Mayer, bro, that's not what it's called. It's called Ostarine. You don't know how to spell it. You got your wish. You wanted to waste the commission's time. You didn't even spell check, bro. Boxley, Devin could have paid me to build a better case than this. I'm Ego Cochran. I'm a YouTuber. I make videos on YouTube. And I can pick up on this. Ego deflecting, shaking my head off. What happened to boxing? Bro, shut your up. Hey, block him. I'm deflecting because this man can't spell Ostarine. Got it. Bro, what type of legal representation is not thorough and detailed? How is this an ego problem? You guys are bums when they hate donate. I'm the realest boxing done seen ever. They're saying I'm deflecting because I'm pointing out to me what's obvious. I spotted this. I'm like a sniper the way I spotted this, and I put it in the scope. Dr. Dre and Eminem. I put it in the scope. Stop playing. These are real life questions. You keep bothering the commission. You got this Fashion Nova attorney, and he can't even spell the word Ostarine, but you're like, hey, he's a crooked chump, cheater, boop, boop, boop. You're not even spelling the drug, but then you telling the commission how to do their job and what to look for and copying and pasting from their website. Tell me how this makes sense, bro. The Haneyacks look so crazy right now. How do you have an attorney that can't spell? Don't they have secretaries or something to like, oh, let me proofread it to make sure the one drug that Ryan positively tested for is spelled correctly? And then they trying to switch it on boxing ego and talk about, oh, ego, you're deflecting. Huh. Who would have thunk? How am I deflecting? Y'all deflecting from this lawyer can't spell it. Bro. The Haneyacks is looking sick. They looking squeamish. His attorney, his name is Pat English, but he can't speak it. Oh, bro, listen. I said the Haneyacks is looking sick and squeamish. How's your attorney's name Pat English, but he can't speak it? That's a bar. I'm barring y'all up. Bro, the man's name is Pat English. He can't even write and speak English in this complaint form. That's a bar. I'll bar the lawyer. Did he pass the bar? We gonna see if Ego with the lyrics has passed the bar. I promise you, they not nicer than me. Bro, I said that Haney's is sick. They looking squeamish. How's your attorney's name Pat English, but he can't speak it? That's a bar, bro. Stop playing with me. Did Ninja name is Pat English, and he's spelling the word of the one drug that he tested positive for incorrectly. Ostarine. I'm a YouTuber, and I'm spelling, if I use the Ostarine and I use it in my titles, the titles is I'm spelling it accurately. So If I could see it, you don't think the commission see it when someone's trying to tell them how to do their job? So let's keep going. The fact that he was only caught with ostarine in his system in the last 2 tests, or ostensibly small amounts, is explained by the use of IVs. This is circumstantial. You're saying bro, you're not going to win a court type of case with pure circumstantial. Hey, IVs, it's common knowledge they're used as masking agents. That is true. Now they're saying ostarine, can't spell the word right. They're saying Ryan had the fact that he was only caught with ostarine in his system in the last 2 tests, or small amounts, is explained by the use of the IV. You can't, that's your opinion of it. How, like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, you can't, the court cases work like it's what you can prove. Is that clear to everybody? You have to be able to prove what you're saying. That's speculation. That's speculative. You're saying it's a masking agent. Everybody knows it. That's speculation. I mean, if we're doing that, we could say Pacquiao, how he jump up from sperm weight to 8 divisions up. I mean, it's speculate. He didn't fail no drug test. Ryan did fail a drug test, but he failed for one thing. So you can't speculate and fill in the blanks, the rest as you see fit. Bro, Pacquiao started off at sperm weight, nano weight, and he moved up. He fighting big old Antonio Margarito. So if we just gonna speculate, nobody in history has done that but Pacquiao. So in hundreds of years of boxing, nobody can do it but sperm weight Pacquiao. I believe I want to I feel he is yeah. So I mean, I could do that with anything. You know what I mean? You could be like, oh, Usyk, how did he go from cruiserweight and now he's fighting big old Anthony Joshua and Dubois and Fury and hurting them? You know what I'm saying? We could just have a whole speculation show. How is anyone doing anything? You're not gonna win no case like that, bro. I believe it's up to my promoter, Bob Adam. He you know what I mean? Like, so, like, bro, what lawyer wastes people's time by sending the same information over and over again, like Nelly and Tim McGraw, over and over again, misspells words? You in such a rush to condemn Ryan Garcia, you can't even do spell check. Then you're saying a lot of stuff that wouldn't hold up in court because he should know that I'm not a lawyer. It won't hold up in court. Oh, it's a masking agent. The reason he was only found with one ostarine or one substance in his system is because he used the IV. How can you connect that? How can you prove? You can speculate that, but you can't really prove that. It says, listen, bro, this is bad. It says the fact that Ryan was only caught with ostarine, misspelled the word, in his system in the last 2 tests, or ostensibly small amounts, is explained by the use of IVs as a masking technique. So you're insinuating that he was on a PED cocktail of other things, which could happen, but you can't prove it because he didn't pop for nothing else. What don't you guys understand? How does this not make English sense to you? Over and over again. So if I'm saying Kamal, I'm trying Kamal before a jury of his peers, and I'm like, yo, Kamal robbed the bank, and the judge is like, how you know? I know he like that. I know Kamal's a bank robber. You got any ballistics? You got any forensic? Nah, I just know Kamal Oz, he like money. That's not really gonna hold up in court. Kamal like money. Okay, Chad Van Score, he like money too. So he robbed the bank because he's addicted to money. You can't say stuff like that. I mean, you can say it, but it looks foolish in the court of law because there's no way you can, oh, Kamal robbed the bank because he likes money. That's not enough to convict. The Haneyacks are brain dead, brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs, what they used to say I was on. Way before my baby daughter Haley, I was harassed daily by this fat kid named D'Angelo Bailey, an 8th grader who acted obnoxious because his father boxes, shoved us both in the lockers. Bro, brain damage ever since the day I was on. Bro, these dudes have brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs, what they used to say they was on. Way before my baby daughter Haley, I was harassed daily by this fat kid named D'Angelo Bailey. You can't. Somebody said the lawyer went to DeVry. He went to Everest College. Get him out of here, cut. So it said the fact that he only was caught with Osterine and this. You're sending this to a commission, by the way. It's not like you're tweeting this with your speculations. You're sending this to a commission that he was caught only with small amounts. And you're saying it's because he had to use the IV as a masking agent. You might be able to get away with that on YouTube, but the commission can't hear that if he didn't test positive for all these other things. Please note, in all of the public statements by Ryan Garcia's team, no explanation is given for the use of IVs. Because he hasn't been charged with IVs. Y'all bringing it up. Bro, the Haney's down bad. I feel like I should end. Bro, the cookage is too supreme. It's like I'm kicking a dead body. It doesn't even make sense anymore. He said, bro, they look bad. It says the public statements by Ryan Garcia's team offer no explanation for the use of IVs. He's not being charged. Why? Okay, so if you're trying someone for murder and they're only trying you for the 187, and you're like, oh, but the person didn't say nothing about stealing money from Home Depot. Like, they're not being tried for stealing money at Home Depot. Why would they start incriminating themselves with other stuff? What are we talking about, bro? Does that make sense? Why would you incriminate yourself by something like going in because someone's accusing you of something that you're not being tried for or is not in question just because Devin's DeVry lawyer brought it up? So Ryan's team, from a legal perspective, it makes sense to ignore it unless the commission has come forth with a complaint against Ryan Garcia and said, hey, tis, we need details on the rehydration. That's the only time you should probably mention it. And I'm not even a lawyer, but I'm not dumb either. This man is asking why they didn't explain something that they're not being charged with. These guys is out of here, bro. This don't make sense. You're mad because Ryan's team hasn't spoke to your accusations when he didn't test positive for IVs or whatever, rehydration IVs. Why would they incriminate themselves or even answer anything that don't have nothing to do with the commission? This looks bad, people. This looks truly bad. And the Haneyacks are the only ones that can't see it. It literally says, please note in all of the public statements by Ryan Garcia's team, no explanation is given for him using the IVs. Ryan's team is doing what they should do of shutting the up. You shouldn't talk about anything other than what you're being charged of, because then you could make your situation worse. So shout out to Ryan's lawyer and shout out to Brian Allen for the listen, hold on, bro. Yeah, y'all gonna pay me. I'm whooping y'all. Bro, this look like Ryan with that left hook. I'm whooping y'all. Y'all are going to pay me for the rest of the year. Brian Allen. I don't even know if that's a diss or what, but I'm not reading that because I can't even understand what it is. But no refunds. Mr. Shav 81. sent $5. Bro, this stuff looks truly bizarre. It literally looks bizarre. Your attorney is trying to convict Ryan Garcia by continuing to write the commission and basically say, don't show him any mercy. You're misspelling stuff. You have accusations that until he flags for that, or unless that came up, that is really kind of baseless. It's kind of baseless unless he's being charged with that. You never watched like Law and Order, and they're like, if you're being interrogated, like, are you charging me with this? Oh, you're not? All right, I'm leaving. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? They said, please note, like he was cooking. Please note in all the public statements by the Garcia team, no explanation is given for the use of IVs. Why would he make a public statement about that? Nobody has accused him or brought this to the trial or whatever except for you. Why would he answer your questions? Who are you? You ain't the commission, cuh. What the hell? And there is no claim that he had a medical exemption to use them. Snitching. Bro, speak when spoken to. In these situations, say less is usually the better opportunity. Secondly, and another reason for the prohibition in boxing is IV. They're still talking about IVs, bro. I get it. His lawyer is saying that he's masking out other PEDs. Even if this is true, if you cannot prove it and he did not test positive, what are you doing? Am I the only one with the brain? This looks extremely bad to me, people. So since I've been on, we've been going over this new 4-page commission letter that Team Haney sent to the commission, ratting out Ryan Garcia, trying to get him in more trouble, basically, and say, don't have mercy on him. That's basically what is being said. What have you really said that is much different than the first 8-page letter? It's you can't win a battle in the courtroom. Like, this is not YouTube where you could just say, oh, Ryan cheated. I know it in my heart. That's the point I'm making. People think, oh, you're picking sides. I'm not picking sides. I'm telling you what it is. In the court of law or any kind of like professional, like where you're going to get a fair shake and a fair trial, what can the commission do for speculative banned substances that he didn't test positive for? Because you believe in your heart that he cheated and it's not contamination, and you're saying he's using it as a masking agent. If you can't prove it, then what are you doing? Again, what is the difference between somebody going on a crusade and saying, Pacquiao, I don't buy it? This man went from whatever weight to all the way to the 150s. He moved up 8 weight classes. So I don't believe that's humanly possible to not be knocked out and have the career Pacquiao had. That's your opinion. You can't prove it. No, unless something else came out where you could support your claim, then it's just a hunch. What can't you guys understand about this? Again, I can't say Kamal Oz robbed a bank and I'm trying to, like, do you guys watch crime shows? Like where the cops know someone did it, but they don't have enough dirt on him or her, so they let the case build. That's what people with intelligence typically do. We are pretty firm that this is our KILLER. We're pretty firm on that. But we don't have enough damaging evidence to really support it. So you got to let it slide, and you got to let Jeffrey Dahmer go, unfortunately, right? because you don't have enough dirt on him to where it will hold up in court, and then the jury is going to be like, hey, I know Jeffrey Dahmer did all that stuff. But once you get that, there's something different. This whole thing is not really saying anything anew. They talking about he used it as a masking agent. Okay, prove it now. And then, bro, this is what I'm talking about being biased in boxing. The Haneyacks, when it comes to, like, let's say Devin blows up, bro, boxing is so corrupt. Devin blows up over 20 pounds overnight. Regis Prograis says this ninja is using a rehydration IV. But he said, I can't really prove it, so that's just what I think. These idiotic Haneyacks will say, Regis Prograis, you have no proof of that. You have no proof of what you're saying, that Devin used some illegal method to blow up that much. The same people are supporting Devin's attorney, Pat English, who is using a similar argument. Ryan should have tested positive for more, even though he didn't test positive for more than the Ostarine, but he should have because he's using it as a masking agent. So how is that not a direct contradiction when Regis Prograis speculates that something's wrong and something's amiss with Devin Haney replenishing so much weight? He believes that's not natural, it's unnatural. But he can't prove it. And the haters, the Haneyacks, they're like, nah, Regis, you don't know that. You don't know how you know he didn't fail any kind of drug test, or how do you know? How do you know he used a rehydration? The same people are arguing for this, in favor of this. We know Ryan's guilty because we know it. It's like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You can't have it both ways. You can't say Regis Prograis can't speculate when something seems extremely bizarre, like a 140-pounder in their first fight moving up 25 pounds. And he's saying, hey, I don't know what he did, but I think it's rehydration IVs. And you're like, no, impossible. But then when it's negative for Ryan, you're like, yep, masking agent. I can't prove it, but it's a masking agent. And then these are the people who are coming to you and saying, oh, man, ego's biased. Boxing is a dirty game. It is what it is. It's a dirty game, and that's life in general. It's about what you can prove. But if you don't catch someone red-handed and he didn't get caught with all this extra stuff, you can't really try him because you know in your heart that Ryan is on a bunch of juice. He's not getting charged for he's getting charged for what he's getting charged for, and his team is fighting their battle, which to me, their battle for leniency and the way it's spelled out to the commission makes more sense than this. Because this is you want the commission to condemn Ryan Garcia on your speculations. Because you keep saying in different paragraphs, he's using it as a masking agent. How does that hold up in a courtroom type of setting? So it's almost like the lawyer don't know what the hell he talking about. So Victor Conti, a former cheater, might be coaching him, and he's saying what he thinks is going on, like micro dosing, and Ryan is doing this, and he really had multiple things that he was using, but only thing that flagged was Ostarine. That's fine and dandy if that's your theory, but then you can't be mad at other people for having theories. Like when Ryan Garcia says, Victor Conti set me up. How, if we're being fair, how is it that one person has a conspiracy theory of what's going on but can't prove it and you support it? The other team has a conspiracy theory that they can't prove and you're like, that's it. Ryan had miscellaneous drugs that he didn't pop for. So I know he was on a PD cocktail. There's no way this was contamination. No way. How does that even work, bro? Block stay on point reads. He is an op. He wearing a wire. You thought. Block stay on point reads. That is an op. Notice when I cook, they try to redirect the focus to me. I didn't fail no drug test. Don't worry about my personal life. Don't worry about nothing about me. What that got to do with what I'm saying? I'm cooking y'all. What the, bro, we know op talk. We know what that op talk is about. Bro, like you'll be at a pool hall. Someone's like, yeah, man, I'm looking for the dope. I'm trying to get blunted. That's a narc. Everybody is at the pool hall chilling. You got some girlies, ninjas is shooting pool. And then this John Cena muff come in talking about, yeah, I'm looking for some ice. Anybody know I'm trying to get zooted? I want to get off the Zaza. That's a op. That's a narc, bro. I don't know where y'all from. That's a narc. Because that's not even how people even really act in real time. You come in screaming in the pool hall that you want drug. Nah. These dudes is crazy. Yeah, I'm looking to score. I want to score some ice. When they hate, donate. That's definitely the Jakes. We know it. I mean, again, I'm cooking on boxing. They talking, oh, hey, where you go? Where'd you go to school at? Where are you from? How old are you? Narc. Straight narc. What does my personal life have anything to do with me destroying y'all? Who you dating? Narc. And they don't even see they narked out. They don't even see that they marked out and narked out. They asking about me. Don't worry about me. Worry about this paperwork we discussing. Add to that conversation. I tell you, I know all the tricks in the book. If I wasn't so good at my job, I guarantee you they wouldn't even be here. They wouldn't be coming back on all these burner accounts and all that type of stuff. They doing that because they know what I'm saying and they know people is listening and they know what I'm saying is that real. That's why it's happening. Look, he back in here. Block him again. Look, they coming in all types of forms. And I told you, shapeshifters. Block Kamani or whatever. He, bro, knocked out. Listen, y'all got to get the lights up. We're not doing no more distraction. When they hate, donate. Cash up on the screen. So anyway, I'm schooling y'all. All this talking about masking agents, you can get away with it on like YouTube, but it's gonna be hard to like fight a case when you can't prove what you're saying against the other person. It says it is important to understand how those reports are handled. The collection reports never see the light of day unless there's a positive, thus the commission. Bro, why are they trying to tell the commission how drug tests work and all that? It says use of saline infusions and micro doping of EPO, and the USPS team made regular use of saline infusions. 789 prohibited method, which permits a rider to quickly reduce blah, blah, blah level in order to beat the UCI's health check. Bro, do you guys, you can hear this. The USI's 50% HEMA threshold and to fool the biological passport program 790. One of the bolder examples of the use of saline to fool the testers was at the 1998 World Championships when Armstrong's doctor literally smuggled past a UCI official a liter of saline concealed under his raincoat and administered it to I guess, Lance Armstrong to lower his blah, blah, blah right before the blood check. As long as the writers had adequate notice of a blood test, only about 20 minutes was needed. A saline infusion could be eliminate most entirely a potential for a negative consequence from a blood transfusion 792. A simple strategy at races was to have the guys with the lower hemo, blah, 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 be tested first. By the time the testers got to those with the higher hemo, there would be plenty of time for the saline infusion and the opportunity to drive plenty of water to dilute the urine sample and reduce the hematocrit. Bro, it's so apparent that Victor Conti is ghostwriting for the lawyer. Because, like, how would this guy, if you practice law and you pass the bar, how would you even know Lance Armstrong and all that? Bro, this is a cheater that wrote this. There's no other way. How would the lawyer even know this bro, come on, bro. Devin Haney got Quentin Miller. He got Victor Conti doing the Quentin Miller for Drake, doing reference tracks. Mob Ties reference tracks. Rico. You might just get hit with the Rico. Bro, this look crazy. I don't care what none of y'all say. You can unsubscribe. This looks insane. Why are you citing Lance Armstrong and all these other people that got jammed up? What the does that have to do with Ryan Garcia? The commission is looking at what happened. Ostarine in the system, A and B sample. What don't you guys understand about that? Lance didn't even pop for the same drugs. Bro, this looks insane. It's just like full on snitching and bringing up other people. Like this is not even like a parallel or precedence. Ryan got caught with a SARM. You talking about Lance Armstrong, he got caught with other stuff. I don't know. This is down bad if you ever seen it. I don't understand this angle at all. Hey, look at Jose Munoz with the cook up. He said, but they leave Alicia Bumgarner out of all the mentions because she's on their team. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how this is being perceived by the commission. I can't front and act like I do. I'm not a cop. I'm not a detective. I'm not New York. I don't work for a commission. I'm just giving you my thoughts. So I don't know how they're perceiving this, but this look crazy to me. Yeah, they didn't say nothing to Victor. Like, you bringing up everyone dirt, talk about Victor Conti and what Alicia Bumgarner had. Why don't you have the bias is clear. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. The bias is clear. Reference some of that Marion Jones stuff in here. Why don't you using Lance Armstrong, name dropping everybody else that wasn't necessarily connected to Victor Conti? Y'all want me to read the last page? The paperwork is nasty work. And the thing is, Bill Haney say he deep East Oakland and 50-0 in the streets and all that type of stuff. Why are you doing all this then? You know what I'm saying? Like, the commission is handling Ryan's case. I don't know if it's going to be long or short, but I think they are capable. It's not the first time. They know that they need to handle this or and determine the sentence for him. You're trying so hard to influence what that decision is. Like, it is, to me, it's looking like you don't want to rematch this one. You want Ryan banished forever. That's why they're saying, like, stuff that's not likely, in my opinion, to happen, like a lifetime ban. You're not asking for Victor Conti banned from the sport. Alicia Baumgartner banned from the sport. You're only asking for this for Ryan Garcia. That's a bias. And then on top of that, it looks like you want him like removed completely so you don't ever have to see him again, which I also think is a bad move. Like, it really feels like if you believe Ryan cheated, just run it back and do a clean rematch, increase testing, live with Ryan Garcia or whatever you guys got to do to make sure that he get the. I mean, it's just kind of common sense. If someone fail a drug test, they're gonna be on you, bro. It looks like the Haneys have no intention of running it back with Ryan Garcia, even though Ryan said we can run it back. I'll beat you again. So what they're doing is they're trying to punish him with the pen. They're trying to have their lawyer like bully the commission and like snitch him out, narc him out, and tell the lawyer, get this guy out of here. Because like if he get like a 5-year ban, then that's at least 5 years Devin don't have to, even think about fighting Ryan again. This is weird. I'm being real. This is bizarre. I've never seen it to this extent. Like, Devin is not the first fighter that's ever been cheated. You must know that. I don't recall anybody that's been cheated like Badu Jack. He'd been cheated by Lucian Bute or whoever. There's been other people where I don't remember him doing all this. Again, no one wants to be cheated. I get that. But saying you want the victory, you want to win instead of a no contest, no decision, saying you 50-0 in front of the streets. Like Bill said to Floyd Mayweather, he's like, I'm still in the streets. Floyd was like, I'm not. But then you have your lawyer like pencil whipping all this stuff to the commission. I don't know, bro. And then the hypocrisy of it is bad too, because Devin did weight stuff, like where he's like massively outweighing people. Even if he made his weight, that's the reality of it. Yeah, I'll do a watch party for the Wilder fight. I'll see y'all there. I never really seen this level of extremity. Like, Cotto wanted to fight Margarito, even though he thinks he cheated. Wilder wanted to fight Tyson Fury, even though he thinks he cheated. Floyd rematched McDonough, even though he thinks he was trying to cheat with them gloves. I've never seen this before, bro. And the Haney seemed very comfortable with no rematch ever taking place. Aaron Pryor, with the Black Bottle scandal, he still rematched Alexis Arguello. Devin is like the first fighter I could think of in this type of situation that went this way, where it's like, hey, I don't want to rematch him even if he's clean. I just want to be done with this fight and never fight him again. I don't want to set that straight. So I feel like he knows the pressure is on him. If he loses again to Ryan, then he won't be able. If he loses, if Ryan passes all of his drug tests and beats you, then it's going to look bad, because then now you have nothing to fall back. You have no safety net. So you would just be like, damn, he beat me. Like, he passed all his tests. He got through it, and then he beat me. So it is a do or die fight. I just haven't seen this behavior. Like, even Anthony Joshua. I think Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz, when he was like, I want the rematch, I was like, that's not really that much time to get better. So I thought the Ruiz rematch was insanely dangerous for Joshua, and then he proved me wrong. It wasn't his best outing, but it doesn't matter, because he still beat Andy Ruiz, the guy that beat him by stoppage. So I respect it. Tyson Fury, same deal. Tyson Fury almost got knocked out by Usyk. they already announced December 21st, we doing the rematch. So I got to give credit to AJ and give credit to Fury. Bro, if Usyk beats Fury a second time like he beat Joshua a second time, Fury's kind of in a bad situation. Look at Wilder. Wilder just came off a loss to Joseph Parker. You got this big Chinese dude who's outweighing you by 70 pounds. Wilder about to fight Zhang, also coming off a loss. So it's literally like a do or die fight for both of them, where it's going to be a hard loss for the whoever loses. And based on the size and the power they both have, somebody's getting knocked out tomorrow. Somebody's getting knocked out. Wilder or Zhang is getting knocked out. So they're risking it. You know what I mean? When they, like, Wilder could have been like, man, give me 18 tune-ups. He's already had a tough schedule. He fighting a guy who's definitely dangerous, southpaw, and outweighing him by 70 pounds. Wilder's a monster. He fought Tyson Fury despite him thinking Fury cheated him, and I believe him. Wilder's a monster. Devin Haney talking about, we want you banished and we don't want a rematch. I don't know. Just weird times, I guess. DJ Twin said, you truly the best in the business, Ego. I try to tell y'all, talk your talk, baby. Haney's behavior is suspect. This whole, like, you don't want to beat Ryan in the ring. You want to beat him in the commission. That, I don't know. That just seemed weird to me. Am I tripping for that stance? Be honest with me. Is that weird that it appears that Devin rather his lawyer beat Ryan than him beat Ryan? Yes or no, that's weird or not? Is that weird? Because I think it's weird. So I want to know from you guys. Is it weird that it seems like the Haneys rather their lawyer, you know, win this and Ryan get a strict punishment forever, and then over you letting Ryan, the commission, decide whatever his fate is, and then still linking up with him? It sounds like they want him gone. That's the point I'm making. Nah, you're not tripping. It's big weird. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like the Haneys want Ryan out the picture for a minute so Devin could just go on with his career. And there's no, like, because if you're blocked and banned, then you can't fight. You can't get no license unless you fought, I don't know, in Saudi Arabia or something like that. And Devin said he wanted to fight in Saudi Arabia. It looked like they don't want the rematch. Let's get to this last page, because I'm about to get out of here after I cook y'all with this last page. Y'all got to get the likes up. I'm going to cook y'all with this final page of the paperwork party. Please get the likes up. We really should be higher, but whatever. We made a lot of money, so I don't care. Shout out to Anthony Garcia. He sent $1. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's get the likes up. We got one more page to get through. The likes need to go way up. All right, final page. It says, had no way of knowing the IVs and that they would have been undetected, but for the positive result at which time they were disclosed to the commission. We have read that Ryan Garcia's legal representative has sent opened sample, and they underlined it, look, opened samples of certain supplements to the Smart Lab for testing based upon what we read. For anyone knowledgeable about the drug testing process, this is very clearly an attempt to confuse matters. First, sent long after the bout, the samples were in open containers. If open containers were ever submitted to bolster a case or doping against an athlete, any results would be completely inadmissible. But wouldn't it be inadmissible to speculate that he's using the dope and he has more things in his system than what showed up on the test? Bro, this is straight up Karen behavior. I have never seen it. Remember when I said boxing Karens? This is boxing Karen behavior at its finest. This attorney is saying that because it was unsealed, which we already knew, and open containers, that this would not be admissible, like in a court. This is inadmissible. But how is it not inadmissible that you're speculating that he has more things in his system that he didn't flag for, didn't test positive for, and you can't prove it, and you're saying he used the IV as a masking agent, and the video that you keep talking about with the yellowish tinge IV has been out before the fight even started? Why didn't your team say, hey, we watched the DAZN 40 days in February when they filmed it, he's doing an illegal IV? Why didn't you say that? You still waited February, March. You waited like a month and a half or so, a month, 2 months, a month and a half, whatever. And then when Devin got cooked, then you bring it up? Man, come on. This is bad, people. It says it would be in the, hold on. It says it was sent long after the bout. The samples were in open containers. If open containers were ever submitted to bolster a case for doping against an athlete, in any results would be completely inadmissible. And counsel for Ryan Garcia would be the first to argue this. Why is that so? Oh my gosh. Because there are a number of ways an open sample could have been contaminated. For example, ostarine, again, they misspelled ostarine, no spell check. So they keep saying he on ostarine, can't spell it right, whatever. For example, ostarine is a powder. The substances sent were powders. Who is to say that a spoon used to scoop out ostarine was not also used to scoop out the substances sent for testing? Bro, this is looking like low-key pathetic, bro. It's not that this is not plausible. It's that you are speculating. You're talking about what's admissible and what's inadmissible, and this is all what you believe they are doing or have done, and you can't prove it. And you keep wasting their time. You keep wasting the commission's time. Look, the haters is in here. Block Shah Rob. Hey, get him out of here. Notice it's only ego this, ego that, ego that, ego this. You're not saying anything about what I'm saying, which means I'm cooking you. Someone said Pat English cannot be a real human. Bro, this look crazy. This look crazy. It's finger pointing. It's finger pointing without the ability to justify it. It says, who is to say? Why is that so? Who is to say that they didn't mix this in with the scooper? That's what's up. You can't really prove that. Just like Regis Prograde can't prove why Devin Haney rehydrated so much. What's the difference? So I'll stop right here if y'all can explain the difference. Regis speculates that Devin Haney rehydrates in an illegal fashion, but he said, I can't prove it, so it is what it is. The Haney's lawyer or attorney or whatever is arguing for things that is speculation at best and they won't be able to prove. How do you prove that they put something in the open containers? Sounds good, but you can't really prove it. You didn't, and see, this is what happens when your legal team is trailing. When your legal team is trailing, you got to try to catch up. Like they probably didn't see this move from Ryan Garcia, and then they're like, oh, that bastard, he sent the letter to the commission, he's trying to confuse them, and now they're trying to play catch up because they didn't see that coming. Just like the hair follicle test. Notice all the Haneyacks, they keep saying, when they hate, donate. Come on, let's work. I'm destroying y'all. I'm destroying y'all. When they hate, donate. I'm telling you how things work in the court of law. If you can't understand that, respect that, it's cool, scram. What I'm saying to you is this. There's two types of people. People who are reactive and people who are proactive. Boxing ego is proactive, meaning I get in front of it before it becomes an issue. What the Haneys are doing is reactive. Brian Nelson Jr., you don't send open containers simple. Block him. Bro, listen. When they hate donate, or I'm about to just terminate this stream, bro. I'm not allowing the Haneyacks to try to hijack the chat. See, y'all lucky. Shout out to Queen Mox. I promise you, I promise you, I'm cooking them. That's why they coming in here frantic. If it wasn't for XX Queen Mox, I'm out. Bro, I promise you, I'm not allowing. I know what I'm saying is true. I know what I'm saying. We are talking about what you could prove, court of law. That's it. They're coming in frantic. Oh, ego. I'm not allowing that. And if you guys allow that and allow them to try to hijack the chat, deuces. I've already said my piece. I've already been killed y'all. I've been killed y'all. So if y'all gonna keep letting them come in under the same burner account, probably the same few individuals, I'm out. That's how it's got to be. You will not waste my time. I've already cooked. I gave you a whole show, been on over 2 hours. I'm destroying them. Y'all don't want to hit the like button, can't relate, you hate the channel. I don't care about none of that. Y'all gonna pay. I told y'all not finna waste my time in this mother. We're talking about the court of law. You can't go into court half cocked and saying, oh, the fight game did this. How you know he did this? I just know it. They're going to be like, get the out. Dismissed. Masking agents are a real thing. People use masking agents. Like for even, and see, this is the thing. A lot of you boneheads, when Tyson Fury, people think that he did something in the Wilder fight, but can't all the way prove it because we don't have the gloves. We don't know why he's delaying the fights. We can't really prove it fully to the point where it's like smoking gun. So you got to drop it. You see, Wilder and Fury was never like reversed the outcome of the second fight or anything. You see what I'm saying? No receipt, no conviction. Boom. There we go. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, you're wasting the commission. Shout out to Idris, my dude. I don't know if you sent it twice, but it showed up twice. Shout out to Idris. Bro, I'm not finna let them hijack my chat like that. I done gave you my second stream. I'm working, I'm cooking. Y'all know what it is. Bro, you're wasting the people's time. It says, Osterine, shout out to Fight Game. Yeah. We're not finna let them try to come and bully the channel. We got $5 from the Fight Game. I'm out here chefing. Y'all gonna pay for the cook up. I already told you how I get down. Hey, hold on. Hey, that's kind of cool. The Cash App lets you send a personalized note. That's clean. I didn't really know you could do all that. It says donation for the hateration. Shout out to Fight Game. That's dope. Shout out to Cash App. Y'all can send personalized notes. That's dope. I like it. I mess with it. The point I'm making is no matter what side you're on, no matter what you believe in, you can't win a case by pointing out what you think happened. You have to be able to win a case by being able to prove what you know happened. So it says, because there were any number of ways an open sample could have been contaminated. For example, Ostarine, which is misspelled again, is a powder. Substances sent were powders. Who is to say that a spoon used to scoop out Ostarine, misspelled again, was not also used to scoop out the substances sent for testing? We use this as an example, but there is more nefarious possibilities. Who is to say that the samples were not intentionally contaminated? Question mark. This is why open bottles alone are meaningless. Finally, in this regard, it says we are informed that there is no chain of custody. Chain of custody in legal context is the chronological documentation or paper trail that records the sequence of custody, control, transfer, analysis, blah. I'm not reading on that. Blah, 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 of particular importance in criminal cases. Bro, this is not a criminal case. My man said, okay, I will drop some science. With mass spectrometry, you can detect if the Ostarine was found there during the manufacturing process or not. I used to work in biotech. There we go. It says, of importance, in particular importance, criminal cases, the concept is also applied in civil litigations and more broadly in drug testing of athletes. This is not a criminal case, so it's like, why are you even mentioning all this other stuff? Absence of a valid chain of custody results emanating from samples would never be considered in the drug testing context. My understanding is there is no chain of custody. My understanding. Bro, if you didn't see this move coming, you don't know really what they did and how they communicated this. So it's, again, more speculation. I have also read that approximately a month after the PED failure and at least 6 weeks after the bout hair samples were submitted to some purported expert, I am submitting as Exhibit 4 an article from a scientific journal reflecting the limitations of hair testing. The bottom line is that there are methods of eliminating drug traces from hair, and the hair sample is never permitted. Oh, wow. You know what the other thing that's weird about this? You know what the other thing that's weird about this? You know what else is weird about this? Is if Ryan's legal team is not like, at least I guess doing a good job of like, working on their side of things, is why do the Haneys feel like it? If Ryan's guilty and all this stuff and you think he's going to, like, if you weren't worried, why would you do any of this stuff? That's the best way to put it. If you weren't worried and you're like, nah, Ryan ain't got no case, why would you be sending all these letters in and stuff? So to me, this looks like a bit of fear on behalf of Team Haney, a bit of fear that Ryan could get a lenient commission punishment. So they're like on panic mode, like, nah, we want the max punishment. It says, the article speaks of Ryan Garcia's expert knowledge of this, human hair testing, blah, blah, blah. If the hair testing is seriously put forth for anything other than PR purposes, we would be happy to expand on this. Bro, why are you so involved with how the commission handles this? You like, this is crazy. In summary, we began when we started on May 11th. We quoted 208.29 commission rules. I am compelled to remind, look, the snitching continues. I am compelled to remind the commission that its failure to act in the Gerald Big Baby Miller situation subjected the commission to significant criticism and even ridicule. I'm done. Bro, they are name dropping, bringing up other cases that really, like Lance. What is Lance Pugmire? I mean, not Pugmire. Lance Armstrong. What he got to do with Ryan? They didn't test positive. Not in the same sport. That's not really a precedence thing. You randomly brought up Gerald Big Baby Miller now. Hey, duh, hey, cuz I'm out, bro. I'm out. This is too crazy, bro. No, Gerald Miller tested positive for like 5 different things or something. So tell me again why you're bringing up Gerald Big Baby Miller, who tested positive for a PED cocktail, some things that were injectable that you couldn't even consume from contamination. Bro, this is like open mic night for attorneys. And the Haney's thought they had a rock solid case, I guess. This look crazy to me, bro. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Real easy ego. Devin needs to fight Ryan and get his get back, or let's let all this ish go. I agree. All right, let me show you. This is Gerald Miller. So they're referencing Gerald Miller now. Gerald Miller, it says he's been suspended for performance enhancing drug use again. So listen, Gerald Miller failed 2 in a matter of some odd years and got a 2-year suspension. That's 2. Ryan has not failed for 2 different separate, you know what I mean? But let me show you what in 2019 what canceled the Joshua fight. Shout out to my boy Daniel Navarrete. Haney has lost his mind. His whole career is being held up by being undefeated. Now the walls are closing in on him. Ryan truly is his daddy. All right. In 2019, Miller was supposed to fight Joshua, right? This man tested positive for GW 501516, a metabolic performance enhancer, right? In New York, which caused him to deny his license. Miller tested positive also for EPO, HGH in subsequent tests. And he got 6 months suspension. Bro, the Haneys are toast. toast when it comes to this. They're trying to max out, they're trying to snitch to max out Ryan's punishment. This man had EPO, HGH, and whatever this G14 classified is, and got a 6-month suspension. So now in their paperwork, they're saying, I am compelled to remind the commission that its failure to act in the Gerald Big Baby Miller situation subjected the commission to significant criticism and even ridicule. So what you're talking to the commission and saying that you're talking ish kind of and saying like you guys were criticized and ridiculed for how you handled the Gerald Big Baby Miller test. We most respectfully submit that history should not repeat itself. Who are these people, bro? Like, now you talking, what? Oscar Valdez tested positive for phentermine, got no punishment, and was allowed to continue fight. Eric Morales fought Danny Garcia, and he tested positive for clenbuterol. They still pushed the fight. Now you're referencing Gerald Big Baby Miller, who tested positive in New York for 3 different things, HGH, EPO, and the G14 classified, and he only got 6 months ban. But you're telling the commission how to do their job. You keep following up with them, saying the same stuff you've already said, and you're asking for lifetime bans and death penalties. This look crazy. Get out the sport. Like if you don't, boxing is dirty, is crooked, and if you didn't know that by now, then you got to get out the sport, because the same judges, they don't get banned for life, and they ruin major, like whoever judged for like Pernell Whitaker, Chavez, they didn't get banned for life. I promise you that. That's just this sport. This sport is like that. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what the expectation is here, bro. You're trying to write all these letters to get Ryan maxed out in punishment. He's a first-time offender. He's trying to cover his team, his legal team, trying to cover their bases, say it's contamination. You're saying, hey, it's not contamination. We can't prove it. But what if they mixed in the da-da-da-da? That's all speculation. I'm not the commission, but I don't think you can really rule based on that looks suspicious. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's what I said earlier, reasonable doubt. Like Ryan, his legal team, at best, they're doing a good job of creating what this attorney said to be confusion or quote unquote reasonable doubt. They're citing criminal cases. Ryan is not being charged with a murder. Why are we talking about criminal cases? We're talking about a doping case with the SARM, Ostarine. That's it. And here's the other thing people won't tell you. Ryan's A sample and his B sample, that doesn't count as you failed more tests. That's just a secondary precaution to ensure the results of the first test were on the up and up. He didn't fail for an additional date now, which people are lying. So all this stuff looks stupid and desperate. Let the commission do their job. They gonna rule how they rule and move on and learn whatever you learn from it. That's boxing. They got Bill Haney typing up the script while on the Coco. Whatever. I've done my part. This look crazy. They're trying to influence the commission's decision. So it's a legal battle. Ryan's team is asking for leniency because they said it was unwilling. And that's the other thing why I'm not the commission, so I don't know what they're going to decide. Stay tuned. I will report whatever happens. But Ryan, his team they said we understand he's going to be sanctioned, meaning he's not going to get out of this scot-free, right? Ryan's lawyer is looking like a solid pick. He's represented John Jones before. He's represented Sean O'Malley when he tested positive for Ostarine. Ryan looked like he got a big boy attorney who's doing his best, and they're covering their tracks or, doing their due diligence to show, hey, this was not intentional ingestion. They're not asking to be completely forgiven there, because there is people in the Haney Acts, they keep saying stuff like, oh, it's in your system, so you're responsible for it. Ryan's lawyer acknowledges this if you actually read his quote. Block Travis Banks. Ryan's lawyer acknowledges this, that they understand Ryan is going to be punished in some form or fashion. So Haney's saying, oh, you're responsible for what's in your system. No ish. They're not asking to not be, they're not asking Ryan to get away. They're asking for a lighter sentence. The Haneys apparently want blood, and they want the death penalty for Ryan Garcia as a first-time offender. He's a big star. It's a SARM. His team is putting up an effort to, whether you believe it or not, they're putting up an effort to have a compelling argument to create an illusion or a doubt, or maybe they're saying this is their truth, of what happened, to potentially get a lighter sentence. That's it. That's what's happening. And the rest is in the commission's hand. The Haneys, they like pinky in the brain. They're like, nah, that ain't good enough. They writing 4-page letters like Aaliyah, 8-page letters, like, nah, convict this man. It's over. And I just think the move is weird. Bill said he from the streets. I understand nobody want to get cheated, but it just looks like they're playing catch up. Let's vote right now. Does it look like the Haneys are playing catch up in the legal battle? Like, they didn't expect Ryan to do hair follicles. They didn't expect Ryan's legal team to have sent something to the smart lab that's WADA accredited and come back with this and say, hey, tested positive. So now they're trying to play catch up. I think that's fair to summarize. Does it look like they're playing catch up from a legal? It's just a court case. That's all I'm treating it like. People are like, oh, you're picking sides, bro. I make money. I don't have to pick a side. It ain't my reputation. I ain't do drugs. I don't care what happened. I'm doing my job and telling you what it is. But to have Devin Haney's attorney can't spell Ostarine, which is the one thing that he tested positive, and is littered throughout this second complaint, and you can't even spell the name. And here's the thing. I'm boxing ego. They say what I'm saying don't make sense. If they write another motherfucking letter and they spell that Ostarine correctly, that just shows that they watching me. Bro, you are repeatedly insinuating what you think Ryan did, which at best, okay, it's a cool insinuation. It's plausible, but you can't really prove it. So what can the commission do if he didn't test positive on multiple dates and you think he flushed his system? That's not how it works. Get Bill Haney on the show. You got to go at him. Haney team are top level L avoiders. Hold them accountable. I ain't doing all that, bro. They disrespected me. It is what it is. I don't need to get anybody on the show and all this extra stuff. The bottom line is, it looks like the Haneys are playing catch up, bro. Ryan's team is trying to, finagle his way, and they're doing due process. They're saying Ryan unintentionally ingested, and Haney's team is saying we don't believe it, which, okay, you're entitled to not believe it, but then you're writing, your attorney is writing this secondary letter. You should have got this off your chest in the first letter, the 8-page letter. You wrote they keep writing letters that can be condensed down. That could have been a 1-page letter. All that stuff you were saying is like, you weren't saying nothing new. There was nothing new to reveal. You're just speculating he's using PEDs and he's using IVs as a masking agent, which does happen, but the IV, he's not being charged with the IV to my knowledge, right? And you insinuating that he's flushing his system, although it's plausible, is based on nothingness. Then you're misspelling Osterine and saying that his team tampered with the open, sealed, unsealed container and put Osterine in it because it's a powder and sprinkle some Osterine in it to prove contamination and, bamboozle people. Again, how do you prove that? So how can the commission say, hey, we believe you? Based on what? Unless you got a video of Ryan and his team like he, and they scooping Osterine and they dumb enough to record it. How do you prove that? You know what I'm saying? Unless there's like my man said, there's a scientific way to prove if it was added later. I don't know. But then all this other stuff is here. You got to understand this. Ryan is probably paying for these services. So he's not going to keep paying if the lab, if he got the WADA accredited lab saying what that is positive, why he gonna pay for additional testing to convict himself? Like you guys don't know. Y'all need to watch more court shows. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all need to watch more court shows. Ain't nobody finna pay for extra testing to out of pocket to convict them if they got what they want. Like it just doesn't happen. So we'll see what the commission decides. I said what I said. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. This whole play looks a mess because it's all like he said, she said, finger pointing. And the thing with the finger pointing, you can't prove it. And then you're bringing up a bunch of examples that aren't really parallel. Gerald Miller failed 2 drug tests. The one in New York, he failed with 3 PEDs. How does your lawyer not know this? So some of what Gerald Miller tested positive for in New York when he was about to fight Joshua in New York in 2019, some of that is not in a powder form. So he couldn't say, oh, this was injected. I mean, if it was an injectable, he couldn't say that this was contamination. You got injected with this because that's different PEDs. The application is different. You see what I'm saying? Some things might be in a pill form, some things liquid, something powder. Not everything comes in a powder form, right? So Gerald Miller was up Ish Creek because he had things that you have to typically inject or the administration of certain PEDs. And he had multiple. Why are you referencing Gerald Miller as if that's precedence for Ryan, who the only thing he got tried for or is being tried for is a powder and a SARM? It's like you wanted him to have more in his system, then you would have more of, the fighting chance. But since that other stuff, the 19 norandrosterone, they said they can't confirm it. You can't. It's like, what do you do? So it's like, bottom line is Haney gonna have to hold. I don't know if they'll overturn it to a no contest, no decision, but he might have to hold some type of L. I don't think personally, this is just my opinion. I'm not the commission. I'm not a judge. I'm not a commission. I don't live in New York. I don't work with them. I work for me. In my honest opinion, I don't think the ruling will be what the Haneyacks deem as suitable. We'll see. We'll see what it is. But I think there's going to be some complaints from the Haneyacks whenever the ruling is rendered. I'm out.